FaZe is officially dead. So on Christmas, Adapt, Lacey, Ron, Silky, and Jason, they all went to Twitter and they said they have officially left FaZe. I just got done watching the Adapt stream with everybody and all that stuff, so this is fresh off. So they all went through and they said that they had left FaZe. People in the past, when it came to leaving FaZe and all that, have said that they're leaving, but they never did. It was all like a ploy and it was like a market and all that stuff. The only one that was true that I can think of in recent time was Playboy Max. Also, excuse me, by the way, I'm kind of sick, so excuse me for this one. But all the ex FaZe guys, they went through and they made tweets saying that they had left FaZe. I thought it was like a big marketing ploy and all that stuff, like, oh, building up to something else, but it wasn't. They all left FaZe. They're all gone. I proceeded to go to FaZe Clan's Twitter page to see, what, maybe have they commented on it, whatever. And to my surprise, they were unfollowed. They unfollowed Ron, they unfollowed Adapt, they unfollowed Lacey, they unfollowed Jason, they unfollowed everybody. The one I'm most surprised about is Jev. Jev is in his own universe, he's doing his own thing, and Jev, I can only assume, is no longer in FaZe. And as of yesterday, Your Rage and Kason also made a tweet saying that they officially left FaZe. And right at the end of Adapt's live stream on Twitch, after addressing the whole situation and all that, two more people came out to leave me FaZe: Apex and Swag. Basically, what I read on Twitter about the whole situation is essentially it was Banks. Banks fucked the whole thing up. That's like the gist of it. But apparently he sold his portion of FaZe to somebody else, that like the owner of Stake or something. I don't remember. He sold it to somebody and they wanted to go through and cut earnings and just make it super corporate and all this shit again. And the FaZe guys didn't like that and they were like, enough's enough, we're out. Which it's weird to say because I've been watching FaZe since I was about 9 or 10. I've been watching FaZe. I've been watching Blaziken. I don't care if his name is Blaze. He's still Blaziken to me. Blaziken. I've been watching Adapt. I've been watching Apex, Rain, Rug, Jev. I've been watching all of them. I've been watching all of them since I was a kid. And then Ron, I was actually watching before he joined FaZe Clan. So before he joined FaZe, I was watching a little bit of him. Not too much, but he was popping around. It was after he made that whole, or it was after the whole payphone clip of him went viral online. Yeah, FaZe got into the hands of the wrong people again, and just like that, it's done for. The only one left, I believe, is Rug. Rug has not made any sort of announcement or anything like that. It's so weird to see. Like, these people were my childhood. I grew up watching these people, and now that the organization that I've looked up to and that I've essentially idolized over my youth, my teenage years, and even into my early adulthood, like, it's gone. It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. It still exists, but it's not the same. The people that I watched in it that made it what it was, they're not there, and it's just a weird. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird thing to see, Like you have Rug, he never stopped. He switched from gaming to the vlogs and all that, and he continued to post, and that is where he found his stride. He found his wave, and he just did that. Every IRL vlog that you can think of, Rug has done. Him and Adapt went on stream and they literally did this. And then Jev has just continuously stayed in his own lane, just made games. You know what? He's in FaZe, but you know what? Jev's kind of his own entity at the same time. FaZe needed Jev more than Jev needed FaZe because Jev built a name for himself because he's been doing the same shit for so long. And like, I love Jev. Jev's always in my top tiers of goats. Blaziken, after they moved to LA, he started doing music. He stopped really putting that much effort into his vlogs, and then he just straight up stopped doing everything altogether. He tried getting back into it, but it was never really the same, never really recovered. I remember he had a short run on TikTok that was doing pretty good. It was maybe like a month where he was back and he was just doing like commentating videos and everything. That did pretty good, but he never expanded off of that. And then Adapt, he's consistently made his gaming videos, his IRL videos, and then in recent times he's been nothing but streaming. He got clean. His introduction to streaming was going clean from vaping and all that stuff. He quit vaping and then he went into streaming. And he's consistently been streaming ever since then. That's about like a year and a half to 2 years ago now that he's been doing this. Which, by the way, one of the biggest comebacks I've ever seen that was so well received. Like, it was amazing to watch. Like, I love Adapt. Adapt is so funny. I want to meet him someday. You also have FaZe Rain. Rain got kicked out of the FaZe house. He was on all sorts of stuff and he got kicked out. He ended up like, doing too much stuff on stream. He got paralyzed. Now he's just very blunt about things. But like, like the Mount Rushmore phase, the goats and everything. It's weird. The only thing that I can really say to like explain how it makes me feel is feels like my childhood is like feels like a piece of my childhood is now gone. Like of course the members aren't gone and all that stuff. They're still doing their own things. They're in their own lanes doing whatever, right? But the organization that they were in which I supported so heavily of, that was such a fanboy of because they were a part of it, it no longer exists. It's like being a fan of SpongeBob and Nickelodeon's not a thing. But like, yeah, you can still go back and you can watch SpongeBob and all that. You can watch it on YouTube, on Paramount. You can watch it on all sorts of things. But it being on Nickelodeon is what made you a Nickelodeon kid. It's like you idolize Nickelodeon because they had SpongeBob. I don't know. It's crazy. It's a crazy time we live in. I expected it to come, but I didn't expect it to come right at the end of the year, going into 2026. It's just, it's crazy how things work out. But out of this whole thing, there's only one man to blame for the whole downfall of FaZe. You can sit there and point fingers at this person, at that person, at this person, at that person. At the end of the day, it all comes back to Banks, okay? FaZe Banks, well, Banks, because he stepped down. This motherfucker has fumbled FaZe twice. He went through, he fucked up the first time, it went all corporate, and then the second time he sold off a portion that he had, and congratulations, it fucked up everything again. And then he's over here trying to like insult Max and all that stuff on Twitter. Like he's just being weird. This is almost a 40-year-old man. He's acting like a fucking kid on the internet. It's so stupid and so annoying. I just wanted to make this video real quick, just expressing my thoughts, expressing my feelings on things. I know I haven't been active on the channel recently. My apologies. I got sick. But before that, I just started working. I got busy with work. I was playing skate, and that was like gonna be my thing. I was gonna play skate, but then honestly, I just kind of burnt out. I burnt myself out of playing skate and all that stuff. So on to the next. I still am working on a new series. I'm also working on a new channel. I need to save up. I need to save up some money so I can buy some equipment. I'm telling y'all right now, both of those things are gonna be fire as hell. But no, let me know you guys' opinions in the comments. Like it, subscribe. I'll probably post this on TikTok. Honestly, I go live on TikTok and on Twitch fairly often, maybe 4 times a week. And so yeah, you guys should definitely go and follow me on those. But yeah, just crazy. FaZe is officially dead. That's all she wrote. Let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.